Cheerleaders don't just shake their pom-poms and flip their ponytails anymore. They are turning into elite athletes. Being a former coach of a high school cheerleading team, of a sideline team, and a competition team, I know what it takes to get these girls and boys trained to do the stunts and what it takes to be on the competition team. Young men and women who participate in competitive cheerleading should be recognized as athletes in the sport of cheerleading. I would like to share some information and my opinions with you on the subject of cheerleading not being recognized as a sport. From About.com, the definition of a sport, and I'll just read it to you, is a physical activity which involves propelling a mass through space or overcoming the resistance of a mass, a contest or competition against or with an opponent, is governed by rules which explicitly define the time, space, and purpose of the contest and the conditions under which a winner is declared. The acknowledged primary purpose of the competition is a comparison of the relative skills of the participants. From that definition, you can see that being on a competition team should be considered a sport in cheerleading. From Syracuse.com and the ABCnews.com, the recent ruling by a Connecticut judge in July of this year stated that cheerleading is too underdeveloped and disorganized to be considered an official collegiate sport. There is a difference between sideline cheering and competition teams. Competition teams and cheerleading go through a lot of training. They go through weight training. They go through the agility training. They have to go through gymnastics training. They have to go, the choreograph and organized strategies can be compared to what football players and what basketball players go through as far as planning their plays and things like that. This information that I gathered from ESPN.com. So pronouncing competitive cheerleading as a sport will give advantage to these young men and women that they usually don't get from other areas that other athletes get, and that would be get the advantage of scholarships, personal trainers, better equipment, a better practice environment, and also professional coaching. In conclusion, I believe all of you can agree with what I have shared, that if a young man or a woman that have the ability to be on a competitive cheerleading team, high school or college, should be respected as a well-trained athlete and be recognized as such and be given the same opportunities as other athletes. So we need to accept that competitive cheerleading is a sport. And with this statement, rally the sport when it is challenged and is taken through the judicial system again, so that the outcome in Connecticut will not spread throughout the nation. Thank you.